In his keynote address, the founding executive director of Center LSD, Dr. Otive Igbuzo, stressed the need for decent and responsible mining practices that will ensure sustainable development and prevent environmental degradation, as well as improve economic equality, adding that it is important to do mining right.
There was a time where young boys of one community were demonstrating that all the girls have been taken over by migrant workers. Economic inequality. You know, we may think that such things are not important, but they are crucial because they disrupt the entire, the system, the cohesion within the system. Young people who don't travel anywhere, they don't have women to marry again because the migrant workers have come, they have impregnated all the eligible spinsters and destroys the entire system. Economic inequalities.
Dr. Igbuzo further highlighted the benefits of doing mining right, saying it has the potential to make significant contributions to revenue generation and job creation.
The resources from mining should be used for social and economic development. The government should support and harness the potential of small-scale miners and improve the livelihood of mining communities. The government should build the capacity of Nigerians to engage in innovation, research, and development of the mining sector.
In his opening remark, the Executive Director, Center LSD, Monde Osasa, said the unveiling of the host community's NG app and the launch of the research report on the efficacy of the CDAs in mining host communities will give people a platform to know more about mining as well as address gaps in the sector.
And the seriousness is evidenced by agreeing in the first instance to review the CDA guideline for Nigeria. So there is a new CDA guideline for Nigeria. If government is not interested, that review will not be possible. So that political way to do something different is already playing out. And we want to commend the federal government for that through the Ministry of Mines and Solid Mineral Development for taking up the gauntlet and collaborating with Center LSD to ensure that this thing is done.
In their goodwill messages, representative of the Ministry of Mines and Solid Minerals, Dr. Vivian Okono, and other stakeholders spoke on the importance of the launch of the research report on the efficacy of the CDAs in mining host communities.
We need to avoid the resource costs as we have it with the petroleum industry or the carbon resource, so to speak, or the crude oil. We don't want to have the growing resource costs in this country. And that is why we must all continue to shout for good governance when it comes to issues of mineral resources in Nigeria.
Mining projects have the potential to impact on communities in which they are domiciled, positively or negatively. While the positive effects are desirable, the negative ones are often met with incessant complaints, sometimes which leads to closure or suspension of activities in the mine.
We also must try as much as possible to try to improve capacity. And this can come from appropriations of government. It can also come from support from civil society organizations like what Center LSD is doing, so as to ensure that the best practices around the world are imbibed here and, if you like, institutionalized in such a way that.
High point of the event was the premiere of a documentary named Voices from the Pit, as well as the launch of research report and the unveiling of the host communities with NG app. In Abuja, Mariam Zakari, Liberty News.